Hi, my name is Amanda Tonkin. I'm an attorney advisor for a federal agency, and it's been an honor to serve as this year's Barristers President. Let me welcome you to the 2021 KBA Annual Law Day. I'm so glad you've joined us today. This year's Law Day focuses on the very pertinent topic area of advancing the rule of law. Within the current national climate and our local community, we're reminded that, as attorneys and judges, we share in the incredibly important responsibility and privilege of pursuing justice, defending liberty, and striving to use our abilities to work daily to promote the rule of law. After spending 2020 transitioning all aspects of our lives from virtual to a virtual environment, the KBA has worked tirelessly to continue to provide programming, events, and services to support its members. Barristers have continued to thrive and rise above the challenges posed by the pandemic and the now virtual environment. I'm proud to report this year has brought about exciting new faces, from executive members to committee co-chairs. And with these new faces, new programming, events, and future plans, with a goal, of course, to transition back to in-person when permissible. I'd like to take a moment to highlight some of the incredible work so far of the barristers this year. One important project of the barristers is the monthly Access to Justice clinics. And this wonderful committee is co-chaired by Spencer Fair and Luke Ian. As you all know, these clinics provide general legal advice to veterans in our community. While it was feasible for us as attorneys to switch almost immediately to a virtual environment, that was not an opportunity or an option really for these vulnerable members of our community who needed this legal advice. Seeing the need there for access to these, justice clinics, but the lack of the ability to do so because of the lack of electronic devices, members at large Chuck Sherritt and Matt Knable not only authored the public service subgrant proposal on behalf of barristers, but this year requested additional grant funding to be able to provide tablets to these individuals to help run these virtual access to justice clinics. Now, access to this legal advice would normally not be possible due to the lack of internet connection and electronic devices. But because now that grant request was approved, these individuals are now going to have access to these devices and the internet and literally be provided with access to justice. Volunteer Breakfast Committee co-chairs Matt Knable and Mitchell Panter continue preparing and delivering breakfast on their own to the vulnerable population at the Volunteer Ministry Center. As you know, this group still prohibits in-person delivery and preparation of the meals to the individuals because of the pandemic, but because of Mitchell and Matt's continued service, they are able to provide that wonderful option to those in need. Law School Mentor Committee co-chairs Courtney Walker and Bob Dezawuski successfully coordinated the annual Law School Mentor event, which is that committee puts on the mock trial event, the mock interview rather event. The mock interview program at both LMU and UT Knoxville allows law students the opportunity to practice their interviewing skills prior to going into summer interviews and summer jobs and those types of things. This is a wonderful event that allows students access to such important practice. And this committee is continuing to provide support to law school students by developing additional programming that will be provided soon. Additionally, our membership committee co-chairs, Katie O'Neill and Matt McClanahan, hosted a wonderful outdoor small and safe event surrounding the March Madness topic last month in March at the 35 North. This allowed us the opportunity to all gather together safely to enjoy each other's company in person for the first in-person event back since everything shut down with the pandemic. The Hunger and Poverty Relief Committee has just finished a successful clothing drive this month in April, which provided donated clothing to Knoxville Area Rescue Ministries, the YWCA, and the Career Closet. A huge thank you is owed to Chuck Sherritt and Jimmy Snodgrass, this committee's co-chairs, for their wonderful support in helping run this incredibly important and valuable event. I'd like to turn our attention to just a few upcoming events. I'd like to first note that next month in May 20th at Gypsy Circus, there will be the spring opener event for barristers. This is a wonderful event that I highly encourage law students and attorneys to attend. It will be a wonderful opportunity to engage with others socially in an outdoor safe environment at a beautiful facility. And we look forward to seeing you all there. And that again is May 20th. Additionally, CLE committee co-chairs Sam Louderback and Seth Oakes have been working with the bar to provide a series of CLEs of important interest to barristers. And please keep your eyes peeled for those events. Our CLE is normally the summer fun event series in June, July, and August of this year. We look forward to the wonderful programming that our CLE committees will be planning. Additionally, working on planning events is Michael Tao and Zach Walden. They are working to prepare and plan a hopefully in-person Constitution Day event at our local schools this fall to put on that wonderful event where the students are taught about the Constitution, which is always fun to watch and to just be involved in. That's a wonderful event, and hopefully they'll be able to do that in person. And of course, this fall, we have wonderful events, including the annual golf tournament. That event is brought to us by the athletic committee co-chairs. And this event allows for the opportunity not only to play, but also to sponsor. So please keep your eyes peeled on the website for opportunities to sponsor this wonderful event and to, of course, play and be on a team for that fun event. Of course, last but not least, we have our November events, which are the coat drive, and of course the canned food drive. Last year, barristers raised almost $30,000 worth of canned food that they donated through that canned food drive event. That's an absolutely incredible accomplishment, and I'm hopeful that we can continue to build on that accomplishment from last year. So please keep your eyes peeled on the website for that information. As Barristers President, my goal for this year has been to continue to grow our membership and to continue to increase member involvement across all aspects of our barristers community. As members of the KBA, even if you're not barristers eligible, you have a wonderful opportunity of getting those around you who are barristers eligible involved. Please encourage those in your life that you know are eligible to get involved, whether it's attending monthly meetings, attending the Access to Justice Committee events, social events, and helping in all other aspects of programming, planning, or just being involved. We would love to increase our membership and need your help to do so. Please send them our way. They can always reach out to me if they have any questions. And also all of our barristers leadership is of course on the KBA website, and would be happy to answer any questions anyone may have or encourage them to join. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.